Where can I find the rectangle at?
You already, oh, it's right here. It's right here.
Okay.
Okay, so before we put it on our purple sheet, we're going to fill in our rhombus on our note taker, okay? So, here's a rhombus. Okay, here's the first characteristic of a rhombus. Opposite sides are parallel. But, remember, all of these are parallelograms. So do I have to write that all the sides are parallel? No, remember, we're just going to assume that one, okay? All right. So, let's start with, and I might not go in order, but it's a rhombus, which means all of the sides are the same. So basically, it's a tilted square. Okay, a rhombus has all of sides that are the same. So let's check this one. All four sides are congruent. Okay, now let's draw our diagonals. Ooh, that was pretty good.
Good job.
Not perfect, but decent. Okay, you have your diagonals. So remember, a parallelogram, they're not always the same in the middle. A rectangle, they are the same in the middle. Well, we're back to rhombi, and they're not necessarily the same. So if these two, so this has two dashes, and because it's the same as this one, but I'm going to put three dashes over here because it is not the same as the other ones.
So you said the ones with 3 equal to each other.
Two equal to each other, and the ones with one equal to each other. So we have that the diagonals bisect each other. Okay, here's one more thing. All of these diagonals are perpendicular, which means all of the angles in the middle are how many degrees? 90. Opposite angles are congruent. Okay, so opposite angles are congruent. Whatever this is right here, this is the same. And whatever this is also the same. Again, consecutive angles are supplementary. So these two have to equal 180. Okay, and the very last one. These diagonals bisect opposite angles. So this whole angle right here, Tariq, are you with us? I see a glow on your face. These two angles are the same. Okay? Now, when that diagonal goes straight down the middle, it cuts it in half. So whatever this angle is, this other angle is the same thing. Does that make sense? So anywhere there's a star, they're exactly the same. So, for example, this whole angle could be 80 degrees, right? The whole angle could be 80. Well, that means if it cuts it in half, this one has to be 40 and this one has to be 40. Which means this one's 40 and this one's 40. Because it's a rhombus, and that's a property of a rhombus. Okay? Now, let's just say I've used this example. Let's say I want to find this angle right here. Well, isn't this bottom triangle 180 degrees? And if that angle's 40 and that angle's 90, how many degrees does this angle have to be? Yeah, you're right, 50. So if this angle is 50, and then this angle is 50, because remember it cuts it in half. This one's 50, and this one's 50. Do y'all see how many properties there are of all of these different quadrilaterals?
Yep.
Okay, so are you starting to freak out about the test? Because you have to know all of these properties?
No.
This test is next Friday. Okay? And this test is the only test, and I've never tried this before. Usually I just let you use my cheat sheet. But I'm not letting you use my cheat sheet. What you're going to be able to do is I'm going to give you an index card, and whatever fits on the index card you can use. But you have to write it. And at the end of your test, you have to turn it in. So someone in 6th period isn't going to take the fruit of your labor. Y'all know what that means?
No.
You're not going to make this awesome index card and then pass it to someone in sixth period. So when you turn in your test, you're turning in your index card.
So I gotta do is really small.
It's small, whatever you need to do.
Whatever you can fit on that.
Whatever you can fit on the index card, that I give you. That I give you.
Front and back.
That front and back, that I give you.
We can't get a bigger index
Nope,
card?
the one I give you.
A different
Right
color?
small.
Nope, it's going to be regular size.
Right small.
Oh, it's gonna be a small
Okay?
one. She
All right.
can get it. It's gonna be
All
like
right, so does that make you feel better?
Yeah, you write all your formulas on that.
Yeah, look, so on your index card, I would draw this whole picture and put rhombus. Okay? So, now let's go over some examples. Number 1. If the measure of ABD is 60, well, that's this one right here. That's 60 degrees. Find BDC. Well, if that one's 60, what's this one? Do you see why? First of all, aren't they alternate interior?
yeah.
Okay, good. So it is 60. Okay. Number 2, if AE is 8, if this is 8, find AC. Well, if AE is 8, what's EC? 8. You're just one step ahead of me, Dylan. If this is 8, then this is 8, and AC is 8 plus 8, which is 16. Find the measure of angle CEV. That's this angle right here. Well, what's one of the properties of a rhombi? What do we know about all these in the middle? They're all right angles. So angle CEB is how many degrees? Yep.
So those always be 90?
Yep, the one's in the middle of a rhombi. Yep. Okay. CBD is 58. So this one right here is 58. Find ACB. So I want to find this one. Well, if that's 58, what's this one? 90. Can't we use our formula? 180 minus 90 minus 58? 32. Yeah, I think it is. Okay, last one. You have AD and CD. Well, what do you know about this side and this side? Aren't they congruent based on our properties? Okay, so to solve for x, we would just set these two equal to each other. 2x plus 4 equals 4x minus 4. Subtract 2. Add 4. And then x is equal to 4. That's a rhombus. What's the difference in the word rhombus and rhombi? Rhombi is more than one. Okay, rhombus is one. All right, I gave you this this practice. You have it?
Yep.
Okay. We have 15 minutes. I think that you can finish all 14 of these. I really do, because a lot of them go quickly. Look, like it's not like it's like whole problems like your rectangle ones. Yeah, that's like 1 a minute. Okay, let's try to finish all of these. Oh, we didn't fill in our rhombus. We can do that tomorrow to go over it.